What is going on, guys? Connor here, and I'm actually switching it up. I'm going to take you guys through my predictions for the number one overall pick in the 2022 NFL draft. So let's get into it. Okay, so if you guys don't know, there are 3 draft prospects that are projected to be number 1 overall. A recent poll said that a defensive end from the University of Georgia, his name is Trayvon Walker. He is projected to be number 1 overall, which is the first person that I have in my top 3 prospects that will make it to the top and be drafted. So Trayvon Walker is a University of Georgia graduate, and he played there for 4 years, and he had a great season. He's a really fast and skillful defensive end. As you can see in the Alabama game, he went off. He combined for a lot of tackles, assisted on some, and he just helped bring that Georgia defense to be able to beat Alabama. And he played a huge role in becoming a leader of that defense and has a chance to be number 1 overall. So that's the first prospect I have that could be number 1 in the NFL draft tomorrow. Next prospect I have that could be number 1 is Aiden Hutchinson from the University of Michigan. He's also a defensive end. He's an edge rusher also, and there have been that show that he could be number 1 also. And he had a great season. He was actually a Heisman contender from this year, and he's a really explosive player. He led that Michigan defense. He did a great job in helping lead that defense. So that's another prospect that I have that could end up being number 1. And then the last prospect I have that could be number 1 is Kayvon Thibodeaux from the University of Oregon. So I feel like he's a really underrated prospect. I like him a lot. I love the Ducks, so that's why I could see him going number 1, because there's a recent video that I watched that said, like, why isn't he supposed to be number 1? And he said the Jaguars are kind of quiet, so maybe they will end up picking him. If you guys don't know who Kayvon Thibodeaux is, he's a defensive end edge rusher from the University of Oregon who had a crazy 3 years in his college career at the University of Oregon. He made a lot of tackles, was a Heisman contender, and led the defensive ends in the draft in bench pressing 27 reps of 225, and his 40 was faster than Aiden Hutchinson. So I feel like he could be number 1 overall. He's a lot of talent, very explosive off the ball, can get to the passer, can tackle the running back, and go and just lead a defense. So I got Kayvon Thibodeaux. Could be a really shocker if he goes, but I wouldn't be surprised because he's a really great player. So that's my 3 top draft picks that could be number 1 overall in the 2022 NFL draft tomorrow night. So who do I think it will actually be? I think it will be Trayvon Walker, because he just had a better season and he led his team to a national championship. So I feel like it's going to be Trayvon Walker's number 1 overall. But I've also heard there could be offensive linemen that the Jaguars could take. So I don't really know, but I want to say Kayvon because I'm a huge Duck fan, but I don't feel like it is going to happen. But if it does, that would be great. But yeah, I feel like Trayvon Walker from the University of Georgia, defensive end, will be the number 1 overall pick in the 2022 NFL draft. All right, guys, hope you guys enjoyed that video. Just wanted to switch it up and say who my top 3 prospects for the 2022 NFL draft will be tomorrow night. So comment down below in the comments who you think will be number 1 overall in the 2022 NFL draft. So I just want to tell you guys my opinion and who I think it will be. If you guys stayed to the end, thank you, and hit that like button, subscribe, and turn notifications on if you're new, because I release a new video every single Friday and you don't want to miss it. I'll see you guys in a new video next Friday. Sorry about today, I just had to post it because the NFL draft's tomorrow, and I just wanted to tell you guys who I think will be number 1 overall in the 2022 NFL draft. But I'll see you guys in a new video next Friday. Gains out!